joined here with Kin Yoong from Dai-ichi Life.
Thank you. Glad to be here and really excited to be here this year. I've not come to this event for many years now, so I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Awesome. And I'm so glad you're able to also take the time to just answer a couple of questions. So I think the first one I want to just quickly ask is, how do you see traditional insurance companies adapting to the rise of insurtech startups and innovations within the industry?
Well, this question has been asked many times at the last few ITC events, but at least from my personal point of view, having spent the last good 20 years in the industry, in a traditional life insurance company, I can say that a lot of sentiments have changed in the last 2-3 years, especially where there was a lot of big felt of threat from the insurtech companies. But I think we came to a point where we learned to actually cooperate and collaborate much better now. Especially, at least from my point of view, I inherited a lot of good processes, systems, new way of doing things from a lot of insurtech partners over the last few years, especially in our operations and also at the point of sale, which has been a great help, especially for enabling our advisors, which is still a very key focus for Dai-ichi Life as a whole. So in that way, I'm actually a lot more positive now, working in insurtech firms. Obviously, we still have to navigate costs and synergies and things like that, but I'm still very optimistic about working together in insurtech firms.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your perspective on that. And also, just wanted to ask, what challenges do you foresee for insurtech companies in gaining market traction and ensuring regulatory compliance?
Okay. Again, I have many colleagues from the traditional life insurance space that have moved out into the insurtech space. Having spoken to them for the last few years, some of them are founders, some of them have joined in recent years. It has slowed down a bit, the fad around it, but we're still here. But one thing I can say with certainty, there are 2 or 3 things that are still on the top of mind, I would say, from the founders or people who are active in the insurtech space. Number one is definitely cost of compliance. That is not going to go away, and that can only increase. It's not a matter of hoping that it will drop, it will be lower costs, but you can see there's a lot more roles opening up across both traditional and the insurtech space. So cost of compliance will definitely increase. It doesn't matter where you are, more so in the matured markets. The emerging markets are also embracing a lot more of this increasing requirements. The second thing, probably closely related to cost of compliance, is definitely data privacy. I mean, Singapore has been the forefront of it. I've operated in over 4 markets. I'm in the emerging market right now, but that's creeping through now. So the insurtech space has to navigate itself. That has a knock-on impact to costs, and that also stops them from doing a little bit more innovative things around data, how they use data, and that could actually reduce the USP of what they do. But again, this is all part of doing business. So that I'm hopeful that they will be able to navigate through. I think the last piece is, it's the same with any business. I don't think it's insurtech specific or startups, but it's the consumer trust. I mean, you're not a big brand. The idea is not fighting the incumbent. The idea is that how do you work the incumbent? And I've seen a lot of good insurtech has learned how to complement the incumbent. And through doing that, they've actually managed to increase their trust and branding on their own. So that's been positive, but consumer trust is still the centerpiece that they need to work through in the coming years. And that obviously involves money. So again, not easy. But I wish all the insurtech companies good luck. But thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kin Yoong, for sharing your thoughts and your expertise on these 2 questions as well.
Thank you.